I'm sure you've all noticed how some people seem to be programmed to do and say the same things over and over again. Like, you can have a conversation with them and it feels like they're just going through the motions, spouting out predetermined responses with no real thought or originality behind them.
Oh, damage!
Well, my friends, I'm here to tell you that those people are actually called NPCs, or non-player characters. They're the video game characters of the real world, just going through their daily routines without any real agency or autonomy. You may have actually seen kids making fun of these NPCs on TikTok by acting out how NPCs act at football games in a crowd, or NPCs in a popular city like LA or New York. You can meet a lot of NPCs on the New York subway. These videos show the ridiculous activity that normal humans wouldn't necessarily do, but NPCs would. It's been phrased like NPC behavior to drive the point of the unexplainable things these crazy people do in the real world. And you may have come across a real NPC in real life yourself. Now, I know what you're thinking, but isn't everyone like that to some extent? Don't we all have habits and routines that we follow? And sure, that's true, but NPC behavior takes it to a whole other level. These people are like bots or programs that need fixing, just repeating the same things over and over again without any real variation or creativity. Very unhuman-like behavior and movement. You see this reflected all over the internet of people making fun of these type of people.
Throw this NPC at my school.
Oh, do it again!
Take for example the guy who always says YOLO whenever he's trying to convince his friends to do something reckless or impulsive. Or the girl who always talks about how blessed she is, even though things aren't going too well for her. These are the NPCs of real life, just spouting out their programmed catchphrases without any real thought or consideration for the situation at hand. But it's not just about the words they say, it's also about the way they act. NPCs are predictable and formulaic in their behavior, always following the same patterns and never deviating from the script. They'll laugh at the same jokes, nod their heads at the same points, and respond to social cues in the same robotic way. It's like they're not even there, just going through the motions without any real presence or consciousness. Now, I'm not saying all NPCs are bad. In fact, many of them are perfectly nice and well-meaning. But the problem is that they're not living their life to the fullest, not experience the full range of human emotions and experiences. They're just going through the motions, repeating the same patterns over and over again without any real depth or substance. But don't worry, my friends, you don't have to be an NPC. You can break free from your programmed behaviors and start living a more authentic and original life. And all it really takes is a little self-awareness and willingness to think for yourself. So how do you spot an NPC in the wild? Well, here are a few telltale signs. They have a predictable set of catchphrases and buzzwords that they use in every single conversation.
Hey!
You don't want to mess with me.
Watch where you're going.
They have a default facial expression that never seems to change, no matter what's going on around them. Third, they have a predictable set of reactions to different social cues, like nodding their head when someone is talking or laughing at a joke that nobody found funny at all. And lastly, they rarely deviate from the routines or try new things. They're creatures of habit, sticking to the same patterns day in and day out. So have you ever experienced an NPC in the wild? If so, let me know about that experience in the comments below. And let me know if there's any other memes you want me to talk about in the comments below as well. Thanks for watching, and remember, don't be an NPC, be an MC, a main character. Catch you in the next video.